What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the LDBC, YTBC. We working. We back on the boxing grind. And the upset of the year. You guys voted, and it was Soric over Roman González in the first fight, and the second fight combined them both. Who cares? Um, Big upset the first time. We could just harp on that one. My personal opinion, I thought it was Caleb Truax versus James DeGale, but at the end of the day, just because that was more of a fairy tale story, and Sorg beat the number one pound for pound fighter. A lot of people had number one, so Bleed, y'all got it right. The Boxing Clinic community, y'all got it right on this one. I can't argue. This one was a runaway one, and Truex beating DeGale and Horn over Pacquiao was very close for second and third. It was narrow close, but this one, blew him out the water, And the first fight, man, was an excellent fight, man. DeGale, I mean, not DeGale, but, Soric was doing his thing, and a lot of people was in denial. And that's how I know people don't have a clear, clear vision. They let their fandom get in the way, because to me, Soric, clearly beat Roman González in this fight and clearly overpowered him. And people made all type of excuses and just, Roman really won, and his fanboy crew said he won. I knew Soric was going to win. When they made the second fight, I predicted a knockout. People was calling me crazy. You just hating on Roman González. I ranked him very high on my pound for pound list. So I wasn't hating. It was just this guy was, you look at his base. His legs was like mammoth. They was big. He was strong. His resume might not have indicated that this dude was a pound for pound top fighter. But you got to remember, González moved up another weight class. It was like 3 or 4. And this time, this was the ticket. Soric was just too strong. He spoke his language. He outbanged him. He took his best blows. He didn't, González couldn't overpower him like he overpowered other opponents with volume and power and speed. This guy was just had his number, and that happened in boxing. Just because you take one L, it don't, or 2 L's, or just the guy got your number. It don't mean it's over with you. You just gotta, adjust. Go back down the way if I'm González. But Soric got a big fight coming up with Estrada, I believe. I mean, that's gonna be a barn burner. I think it's on the HBO flyweight number 2. The bad thing about it, the monster Nunez is moving up to bantamweight, and from what I understand, some good fights there. Luis Nery, feast clean, and then the guy that just got the knockout in like a record seconds, he's up there as well. So he knows what he's doing, but Soric, he got a bright future in front of him, especially with the Nunez out the way. This dude can, beat Estrada and dominate this division. Well, has a lot of names. He won't get the opportunity to fight a Nunez in this division unless the Nunez chooses to come back down, or he moves up and fight Nunez. But this guy has an opportunity to become a legend. And he showed in the first fight, I think why a lot of fans, picked him, and a lot of us picked him, or y'all guys picked him to be the upset of the year, is because he did it twice and he showed it wasn't no fluke. He capitalized and, put some punctuation on that second fight where he knocked this guy out. Now, a lot of people was mad, because they felt like people overrated González, a lot. And they was, look at this guy. Adrian Broner moved up in weight, and this guy couldn't move up again, and he ain't nothing, and he ain't this, and he ain't that. Okay, he lost. Big deal, At least, a lot of people was trying to, piss on his parade because he lost, and they felt like he was artificially ranked as a pound-for-pound fighter. You can see he didn't fight nobody. At the end of the day, a lot of guys had to piss on his parade like that. That's why I didn't like. A lot of channels was just happy and jubilee that this dude lost. Okay, this dude ain't did nothing to you. He ain't come on and say, I'm the pound-for-pound number 1 fighter. González ain't do nothing but handle, the situation with class, and, it ain't his fault that, ESPN and whoever ranked this guy that high being a pound-for-pound number 1, and you guys didn't feel that way. But at the end of the day, the truth always comes to the light. And when he lost, okay, you could talk about it, harp on it, but you comparing him with Adrian Broner moved up to many weight classes. But at the end of the day, Broner, guys that move up to many weight classes usually drain themselves to make smaller weight classes to get more belts and more trinkets. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't like the way they was blasting him and stuff of that nature. Like this guy, put the middle finger in your face and said, F you, I'm pound for pound, I don't care what you think. Never did that. He didn't deserve the way that the people was very happy and the way a lot of channels was trying to piss on this player. I didn't like that. And I felt that it took away something from Soric as well. We should be celebrating that this guy beat a good champion twice in a row. You know, we shouldn't be celebrating that. Oh, we happy this guy gone, because all they gonna do is find another guy to rank number one ahead of the guy that you want to rank number one. It's subjective. It's an opinionated list, but you know, congratulations to Sorg once again. He's the boxing clinic He's the upset of the year, and you know, González is on the wrong side of history this time, but who cares? You know, it is what it is. He gonna have an opportunity. He said he want to continue fighting. Like I said, Sorg is fighting Estrada. That should be an excellent fight. I think it's on the HBO Super Flyweight card number 2, and you know, I'm gonna be tuning in to that to see where this guy's career goes on to, and see if we do bigger and better things. And that Estrada fight gonna be flames, and then be interested to see what González want to do next. He trying to train with Abel Sanchez and Triple G. We gone.